Well, hello there everybody, it's Jack and welcome back to another video. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, and today I want to be talking about why it's actually important and essential to not play the objective or not PTFO in Call of Duty Vanguard and in Halo Infinite, and as well as PTFO or playing the fucking objective, pretty much being dead in today's first-person shooter genre, like in terms of Halo Infinite for now at least, and then Call of Duty Vanguard. More Call of Duty than anything, which is one of the reasons why I picked Call of Duty gameplay that you're seeing in the background over here over Halo. Because first, let me take you back to a trip in memory lane. Okay, so my origins as a first-person shooter player, whether it was Call of Duty or Halo or whatnot, I specifically, I've always enjoyed Slayer and free-for-all game types more than anything else, but back in the days of when I was really getting into Call of Duty, let's say around Black Ops 1, domination was very, very addictive, and then when Modern Warfare 3 became a reality, all of a sudden it became about kill confirmed, and as good as it wasn't as good as Black Ops 2. In Black Ops 2, when they introduced the Scorestreaks system, and kill confirmed was, until the playlists years later started dumbing down, there weren't as many players. Kill confirmed was by far my most played game mode. I played TDM and free for all as well, but kill confirmed was my bread and butter. It was done to perfection because with every single kill, obviously you just get 50 points towards your score streak, but collecting the tags would give you 100 and collecting the denies would give you another 50. So denying the kill would be just as important, just as worthy as getting the kill, and obviously confirming the kill would give you twice as much. So it was really rewarding to play the OBJ, and I am proud to say, I don't know if I have Black Ops 2 anymore. Maybe I can insert it in the Xbox Series X and look up my combat record if it wasn't fucked up by people that basically hack or whatever it is. But if you look deep enough into the channel, you'll actually find my Black Ops 2 combat record somewhere if you look it up. But I am very proud to say that overall I have over 100,000 tags picked up in Black Ops 2. And when you look at the kills and denies, they're very significant, as well as the kills confirmed, the kills denied, and as well as the amount of kills that I've gained. So I was very much an OBJ player, and it was just so addictive just to pick up those tags, just like it was to get the kill. And in this day and age, for whatever reason, in Call of Duty Vanguard, they've gone back to the kill streak system, which is, another reason to believe that it was just a cut and paste of Modern Warfare. It's either that or the devs at Sledgehammer Games are very incompetent, okay? Because, quite frankly, we've all expressed back in the days of Modern Warfare 2019 that there at the very least needs to be an option to play, to implement the score streak system. Or, in a sense, if you're going to play a game like Team Deathmatch or Free-for-All, okay, kill streaks, wham bam. But when you play an OBJ-based game mode, you got to have a score streak implemented, at least as an option, or as on by default, so that way you can reward all the players. Not just the good players that actually put themselves at risk to capture B-Dom or even A or C-Dom when they're basically flanking around trying to capture the flag or whatever it is. Whether they're a good or bad player, they're risking their life trying to play the OBJ, so therefore, if they succeed, they should be rewarded, right? It only makes all the sense in the world. And granted, at the same time, when there's a score streak system, if somebody is going to be defending an objective when somebody's trying to cap it or whatnot, again, they should be rewarded as well. That's why Black Ops 2, for instance, the start of Black Ops 2, and then all the way through the games that followed, that basically implemented the score streak system correctly, and thankfully most of them did up until Modern Warfare 2019 took it away. And Black Ops Cold War was just Black Ops Cold War. We don't need to talk about that because the streaks didn't reset. And on top of that, playing the PTFO didn't reward you as much as it did before. It was still very much kill oriented, which is fucking stupid. But there's more to it than that. There's more to it than that, and even this even translates into Halo in terms of what I'm just about to say here, and that is that we need to send a message to the developers basically by not playing the OBJ, right? Because they have their data. You know how Desert Dave really just enjoys talking about his data. He's listening to our feedback, but at the same time he's like, oh, it's my data says such and such, so I can't give you guys exactly what you want and all that kind of stuff. And it's just, anyway, so with their data, they're going to see that a lot of players are not playing the OBJ. And on top of that, there's also the fact that playing the OBJ, right? Whether there's a score streak system implemented or not, playing the OBJ, guess what? It makes the skill-based matchmaking worse. And in Call of Duty Vanguard, there's engagement optimization matchmaking as well. So it's not just having those other sweats that you have to play against, which to a certain degree, in my opinion, that's fine. I mean, I don't want to sweat all the time, but at the same time, I'm also having the worst teammates on my team, while there's groups of sweats on the other team or whatnot, which is also unfair because there's skill-based matchmaking, engagement optimization, matchmaking, and obviously team balancing all into one, which is, oh man, that's a triple-decker stress sandwich right there. But going back to what I'm saying here, it's also the fact that it messes with your bullets. If you guys know about the patent or whatnot, that Why So Serious has literally made a 3-hour video or something like that talking about it, going in depth and covering it from page to page, which is something no other YouTuber or content creator did to that extent. Like, it really opens your eyes, especially if you're a good player, and this shit literally happens. So it messes with your bullets, it messes with your connection, it messes with the kind of lobbies you get into and all that kind of stuff, the search times. I mean, there's a very good reason why the search times are so long, especially if you're a great player or whatnot. If you're reverse boosting, I guarantee you're finding games a lot faster and your gameplay's a lot smoother, your bullets are hitting the way they're supposed to, and yada yada yada. So, which is another reason why a lot of players are doing that. Now, moving on into Halo, the reason why it is important to not play the objective in, again, excluding rank play, obviously, right? Excluding that. Like in the regular quick playlist or whatnot, quick play, it's important to not play the OBJ because we want to send a message to their developers as well at 343 that there better be a Slayer-only dedicated playlist or game mode or whatever you want to call it when the campaign releases on the 8th, after they come back from their much-needed break or whatever that is, okay? Because obviously they need to fix things with theater mode, they need to fix things with the progression, which they recently did in a small way, and then they're going to be doing more, apparently, after their break or whatnot. So when they come back on break, and they look at their data, because every single developer looks at their data, right? It's not just Desert Dave and his, you know, band of people over at Treyarch. It's also the people at every single development studio. All those guys are looking at the data and they adjust the game and patch the game accordingly to what they see with their data or whatnot. Or sometimes it's even the influence into game modes. Like, for instance, Kill Confirmed was invented because a lot of people were camping, and it's like, let's give them a reason to move out and to move around more, and therefore Kill Confirmed was invented, which, in my opinion, when you look at Kill Confirmed, even though it's not as popular as I thought it would be, or as I'd hoped it would be, it's actually a very simple yet brilliant game mode that gets people moving. So, or at least increases the possibility of people moving. I remember even watching PwnStars.com. He was mainly, I believe, playing Kill Confirmed. He played Free For All, and he also played a lot of Kill Confirmed. Because, again, people were running around trying to get those tags and go for the win or whatnot. And the thing is, picking up those tags is also addictive, especially when you got, Tactical Sprint. That's one of my favorite features, and pretty much, like, that's probably my favorite thing about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 is, like, you can tack sprint into getting those tags, which is awesome. So, but anyway, and the same thing with Vanguard. But anyway, going back on topic here. So, since even the Halo developers are actually looking at their data and they adjust their game accordingly, just like every other developer out there, it's basically going to say, okay, these guys are not playing the OBJ as much as we'd like. I mean, there's still plenty of good players that are playing the OBJ, and bad players as well. I see it all the time. People want to play for the win and all that kind of stuff, which is great. And the Halo community is just, there's a lot of similarities with the Halo community and the Call of Duty community, but at the same time, there's a lot of significant differences in terms of the mindset and in terms of the way they play or whatnot, because they are, at the end of the day, they are two different games, but the concept is the same. And it doesn't stop the fact that Team Deathmatch, aka Slayer, is still the most popular game mode in Halo, just like it is in Call of Duty, and just like it is for a vast majority of first-person shooters out there that have that sort of thing, which is the vast majority of first-person shooters. So, in closing here, as I start to run out of time, I just want to say, PTFO, back in the days of Excalizors, who was one of the first, before the implementation of skill-based matchmaking, he used to use the weakest weapons, and he used to go around playing the OBJ and Domination, Kill Confirm, stuff like that, in Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, and all that kind of stuff. But those days are long gone because of skill-based matchmaking, and because of how games work today, and because, for whatever reason, they decide to take something so brilliant like a score streak system in Call of Duty out of there, and for whatever reason, despite the fact that it's in quote-unquote beta form, for some reason, the developers over at 343 just decided to not include a Slayer-only playlist, which also says to me, are they incompetent as well, or is this whole part of the whole beta formula or whatnot? Is there a reason why they have everything all in one in a quick playlist without having to filter which games you want and you don't want? So only time will tell, and hopefully by the release of the campaign, which will be on the 8th, we will see at least a Slayer dedicated playlist, as well as some other little bugs and fixes that they should and would fix. So anyway, that's all I got for this one, guys. Let me know down in the comment section what you think. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you very much for the support as always, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Enjoy the rest of your day.